Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has literally been ages since I've actually done a sit down kind of video, but I've wanted to give it a go for a while and I've come up with a pretty good idea, I think, of what I'm going to do for this video. So I'm going to sit here and chat to you about my Rolling Stones #9 Carnaby Street collection. I never intended to have a collection, but ever since I went to the store and just fallen in love with all the things they have in there, I've grown a little bit of a collection of some stuff that I've purchased from either the online store or the actual store on Carnaby Street in London. So, because I'm a massive Rolling Stones fan and I'm actually quite proud of what I've managed to get so far, I thought it would make a kind of a cool video. So if you are interested in that, or you just want to see me have some fun with something I love, then please do keep on watching. Just a little bit of background information about the store before I jump in is I'm pretty sure it got opened in like the late summer of 2020 during the whole pandemic season and everything. A lot of non-fans and probably just straightforward Stones fans are probably going to think that it's a bona fide over expensive merchandise store, which it kind of is. But it also isn't. Like, it is very they have a lot of collaborations with high-end brands, such like they do shoes, they do bags, they do sunglasses with like established designer brands. So it's not just like some t-shirts that have been out for years and years and years that they're now selling for like 10 times the price they would be at Primark or anywhere else you could get them. The stuff in there is exclusive, so you can only get that stuff from that store. Like, you wouldn't be able to get, they have two separate stores obviously. They've got their Rolling Stones merch store, which you can check out on their website, which has all like their tour clothes, their t-shirts that they do for each tour and each date of the tour. But Carnaby Street is something a little bit more special than that. It has stuff in there that, honestly, they've got teddy bears. They've just got so much stuff in there that is, if you're a fan like me, it just makes your heart, you know, it just does things. And I love the t-shirts that they have in there, because it's not just like buying a regular band t-shirt, a regular piece of merch. It is a high-end, good quality piece of clothing that is also Stones related. So that's why I particularly am quite fond of the store. Also, I have been a fan since I was 3 years old, so I have been loving this band for 25 years strong, hardcore. So they could honestly bring out toothpaste and I'd buy it. So my opinions are probably going to be biased compared to someone that's watching this and is like, that's literally just a t-shirt. But you might find it interesting, and to be honest, I don't really care about any negative opinions, because if I listened to everybody's negative opinion about everything that I did, then I just would never leave my room and never do anything I actually wanted to do. So this is just a video to share with other Stones fans, or just people that want to see my collection, as well as me just wanting to make a nice video about something I'm actually passionate about for a change, and just see how it goes. So bear with me on this. Right, to start off this video with my first piece, it's the first thing I ever purchased from this store. I bought this from the actual store in Carnaby Street. It was the first time I've been in there. I have wanted this piece of clothing for so long. Once you see it, you're going to understand why. I have obviously posted about it before because I love it so much, and the more I've worn it, the more I've got used to it, the more I've fallen in love with it, and it's like probably like my favourite piece of clothing that I own in general, and I'm gonna wear it for like ever until it dies. Then I'll probably buy another one because I love it so much, and that is the classic Lick premium leather jacket. And there you go. I'll block me out so you can see the Lick. There we go. I love this jacket. Not only does it have this awesome Lick on it, but the lining is something that I fell in love with as soon as I saw it, and that is this. Look at that lining. I'll try and get it a bit closer so you can see. The lining is a mix of stones, licks and paisley. I am a massive paisley lover. I have a tattoo on my leg which is covered in paisley. Love paisley, so that sold it to me, even though I've always wanted a leather jacket with a lick on the back. And the fact that they just brought out a leather jacket with a lick on the back, don't even have to make my own. I could just literally buy one and it's so perfect. It's really lovely. It's worn in really lovely and nice. It's very comfortable to wear. I don't really get too hot in it. I do get cold, but that's probably because we're still in a bit of a weird wintry sort of phase. I would wear it with a hoodie underneath if I am cold, and that does lock a lot of the heat in. You can zip it up. This is actually in a small. It is oversized due to the fact that this is a men's biker jacket, but obviously it's universal, so women can wear it, men can wear it, but it's the design of it is a men's classic biker jacket, which is why it's a bit big. But I love oversized things. I was originally going to get a medium because I just love baggy stuff. It hides all my lumps and bumps, so I love baggy, and I wanted to be able to keep it for as long as possible without growing out of it. However, when I tried all the sizes on in the store, medium was quite big on me, even though I did really like it. But they did manage to convince me that a small would be perfectly fine. Extra small was too small. But this is like probably a medium on me. I'm a size 10 to 12, just for perspective, and this fits me absolutely fine. It is a bit big on me, but I love it because I want it to be big on me, but it is a small. This is the label, which is so pretty and so cool. It is actually 100% sheep leather as well, so it's lovely and soft. It's not hard, it's very flexible. It didn't take long to wear in at all, and I adore it. Okay, so the next piece of clothing that I got is in fact a t-shirt, and it is a classic dragon t-shirt. I couldn't find the description of this online, so I'm assuming that they don't stock it anymore. They might still stock it inside the store, but online I couldn't find it, so I'm assuming this is like not being stocked or sold anymore. But it is the classic dragon t-shirt. Here we are, and this is what the back looks like. Again, I have wanted this t-shirt for a long time, purely because of the dragon. It is the Welsh dragon. I believe that the reason of this was because they were due to play a Welsh date of the year of this tour, but it never went ahead. But they kept the design and just put it on a load of t-shirts, and to be fair, it's probably their best design. I love it so much. It's such a shame they didn't get to play that show, but they have since played Cardiff, and I was there, and Mick did look at me and I nearly died, so memories. But yeah, this is the t-shirt. It does have a little bit of a funny like kind of wash on it, like it's kind of got, you wouldn't see it directly looking at it, but it does look like there's some sort of like pattern on the actual black of the t-shirt. Like a wash look, I think it's called. I don't know, I'm not into fashion, I just like buying things. This is actually a large, and that's the logo for you. But this is in a size large, and it is oversized on me. Again, I loved oversized things. I did try it on in the store and just loved it so much. I can tuck it in on jeans or trousers and have a little bit hanging over the edge, which is usually how I wear my shirts, and I love it. Or I could just wear it long and it still looks really good. Yeah, it's one of my favourite t-shirts. I wear it whenever I feel a bit chubby. And yeah, it's just lovely. I love it so much. Yeah, I'm not sure what the collection of this was. The leather jacket, I totally forgot to say, was part of the spring summer 23 collection, so I'm assuming this could potentially be the same, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If I can find anything, I'll link it below, but if not, it's probably sold out. Okay, the next thing that I bought from the Carnaby street store, I don't actually have with me. I've put it somewhere special to keep it under wraps and lock and key until I have a place to actually display it. But it is a piece of art by Ronnie Wood. It's actually a print. He put out a collection of reprints of some of his classic designs. I believe I've bought the Wild Horses / Electric Horses design. It's the smallest print he's ever going to make and the last of the prints he's going to be printing, and I bought it because I have always wanted that print, and I've just never been able to afford it because Ronnie Wood is extremely expensive, rightly so, and I've just never been able to afford it or be in a place where they're not sold out. But I got lucky and I snapped it up. It took a bit of convincing, but I've always wanted it. I've wanted it for years, since it actually, the first one came out. So I finally bought it, and I will be putting it pride of place and displaying it somewhere in a proper frame when I can. But at the moment it's just staying safe. But it's lovely. It's the Electric Horses. I have googled it. I know it's something along those lines. I look like an idiot for not knowing the actual name, but it's the one with the glitter in the background and the horses and the band playing on stage with all the phones sort of, and they just capture little bits of things, and it's, yeah, I've always wanted it. I actually modelled one of my photography pieces on that piece of art, so it's quite special, and I'm so glad I was finally able to get one. So this next piece of clothing is the Rolling Stones racing logo blazer. It is in Rolling Stones red. So if you don't already know, the whole store is pretty much this colour. But this colour was specifically designed for the Rolling Stones. It's mixed for the Rolling Stones. So the whole logo, the tongue, is this colour. This is Rolling Stones red. So you'll never get this red anywhere else, which just makes it even more special. But as soon as I saw this go up on the website, I knew I had to get it. Went to Carnaby Street store to make sure that I actually looked nice in it, and I do, so I had to get my hands on one. This was part of the Winter Autumn 23 collection, and I believe that it's only available in the US now. It might still be available in store in the UK and London. I don't know. But I did check online earlier and I couldn't find it on the UK site. I could only find it on the US site. So I'm not sure if it's still stocked, but it was part of a 23 collection. So they've obviously taken that down or have put it in the archive, which means you could get a reduced rate, if anyone's wondering. But if you can find it, this is the back. They did like a racing collection where they had like loads of racer jackets and just kind of stuff. I'm not sure why, but it was really cool. And I just loved it. I love blazers, and I saw it was red. I've always wanted a red blazer. Rolling Stones did it. Have to get it, obviously, because that's me. I keep looking at the screen to make sure I'm giving you all the correct information. But this is what it looks like. So it's just lines, just plain, but we got some black buttons on it. And on the sleeves as well. This is the lovely label, and it's a medium, and it does fit perfectly. It was quite creased when I did buy it, but I've hung it up and the creases have pretty much come out. Still a little crease on the back, but it was way worse than this, but they have come out. And I've had a lot of compliments about this jacket, with it being red. Apparently it matches my hair really well. It doesn't at the moment, and he's dying, but yeah, apparently this looks really good with my hair, and a lot of people like this red, and I love this red too because it's Rolling Stones red. And yeah, I'm so glad I got this blazer. I love it. Love it so much. Okay, now this is probably like the cheapest thing I've ever bought from the store, and I wanted it because I've got a car now because I passed my driving test, and I'm a massive fan of just filling up keys with key rings, so I had to get one, and he's here, my little Rolling Stones number 9 Carnaby Street. It's a bit dirty now. Rubber keychain, classic. Again, Rolling Stones red matches the blazer perfectly. Looks really great on my khakis. I believe this is only available online and in store. I've seen it in store, I've seen it online. You can't go and get this from HMV or anywhere else or Amazon. This is exclusive to the Carnaby Street store, obviously, because it has the writing on it. Yeah, it's part of the Carnaby Street experience. This is what people are going to be like, really? That's bona fide, like, merchandise. Yeah, it is, but it's exclusive to Carnaby Street, and I wanted it. Like, let me have it. Okay, so next is probably like my favourite one that I own. I wear it a lot. I love it. I'm actually wearing it. It is this Rolling Stones pink boxy dragon t-shirt. What's it actually called? It is called a pink dragon boxy t-shirt. It is, if I, so that you can see, try and stand up. It is shorter than a normal t-shirt, but it's longer than a cropped, but it's kind of in a cropped style. I love it. It is so comfy. I'm not sure what size it is. I believe it's probably a medium or a large because that's all I buy. So it's one of the two, but it fits exactly how I want it to fit. Again, it's the Welsh dragon design with some stars on the back, but the pink is just lovely. I didn't think pink would suit me. I'm not a pink person, believe it or not. I'm not really a girly girl, but this just goes so well on me and my hair and my outfits, and I love it. It's so comfy. I've worn this t-shirt so much already and I don't regret it because I love it so much. It's got my favourite design on it, and how could you not like this t-shirt? It's incredibly comfy too. It's part of the Spring Summer 24 collection, so you can still get it. But I would be like a little bit cautious because I think a lot of people like me do also love it, so it could potentially sell out of your size. But they do tend to restock, so just keep an eye on the page or go in line, go on in store and see if you can find anything in there. I do recommend going and visiting the store if you haven't already, just because it's an experience for a start, and it's so cool in there. It's one of the coolest shops you'll ever go into, and for me it just feels like home. As soon as I walk through the door I just feel like I'm at home, and the stuff they have in there is incredible. If you've got a little bit of spare money and you want to spend it on something cool, then that's probably a shop to go to. If not, then don't worry, but it's very cool in there, just so you know. Yeah, that's all the information that I have for this. Okay, now at the same time of buying this t-shirt, I also got the Natural Raw Sunprint t-shirt, which is again part of the Spring Summer 24 collection, so you can still go and get it. And it's this. I love it. It's so cute. I wasn't sure about it when I saw the picture online, but I also just liked it so much that I wanted to give it a go, and I'm so glad I did because it is awesome. It's really nice. It's so light and cozy and comfy. It's a large. These ones do actually have the label, I think, on the bottom. This one isn't on it for some reason. That's rather odd. This one doesn't have a label on it. This one definitely does though. So they usually have a little label on the bottom of the shirt as well, if they don't already have one in the back. That's one on this one. This one I can't seem to find it, which is odd. But it's natural dip dyed shirt with cropped sleeves. So the sleeves are a little bit shorter than the normal ones, which is nice for summer. I'm so tempted to wear this to Hyde Park when I see Stevie Nicks, because I think it's got that kind of vibe. I love it. It's so summery, but it's got a little lick on it. It's cute as hell. I love it. I love it so much. This is a large. And this, you can see on the inside, is the, there we go, it's the print. There we go. I think because I think it's a natural t-shirt as well, so it's probably really good for those who like, I don't know, recycled clothes. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Please don't judge me, but I love it. I love it. It's so cool. How could you not like that? It's sick. Again, at the same time as purchasing those 2 items, I also got this little guy right here. Oh, I'm moving closer for you. It is the Lick Charm necklace, and I believe it is a 16-inch, 14-carat gold plated necklace with 5 multicoloured charms, which you can see here: purple, orange, red, blue and green. It's so cute. I love it. As soon as I saw it on the site, I got it, and I got it just before it sold out. They had 2 left and one of them had to be mine, so I bought it. I think it's still currently sold out, but they might bring it back. It is part of the spring summer 24 collection again, so I should expect them to restock it. I did see them post about restocking it recently, but maybe that's what's re-triggered it to be sold out again, because it has sold out quite a few times. You might be able to still get it in store. It comes in a lovely little box like this. Mine's just a little bit, I didn't do that, it came like that. I did buy it online and it comes in a little box. I keep it in the box just to keep it nice. But yeah, I love it. It's so cool. It is quite short. This is probably on the longest it can be, but if you put it on the original hook, it's about here. But it can go a little tiny bit longer than this. Some say it's a choker. I still think it's a necklace. Yeah, but how cute is that? And it sparkles in the sun and looks so cool. I'm not one for jewellery, but you know, it's the little things, isn't it? And the last thing is my most recent purchase, which I bought a couple of weeks ago, after I got persuaded into it. And I'm glad I did, because I have wanted this t-shirt around the same time as I got the jacket. I just never got it. But I'm so glad I did, and Stones fans are going to understand it immediately when they see it. It's one of those staples that you have to get, and it is this one. It is the Rolling Stones and MTV collaboration Who the F is Mick Jagger t-shirt. And it has the little collaborative stitched label on it too, which is so cool. It was inspired by the shirt that Keith Richards wore in 1975 during their American tour. There is an iconic photograph of Keith Richards, I'm pretty sure he was at the airport, with a beer in one hand and a fag in the other, and he was showing off a t-shirt that read this. And since then, it has become so iconic and everyone has wanted one. And I've got one! And do you know what? The black is so black. Like, it is black, and I love it. I didn't think I would, like, see it and be like, oh my god, like it's just a t-shirt. Like, it really, like, compared to all the other ones, it's probably the plainest one that I own. So I thought I would just be kind of like, oh cool, it's really cool, I really like it. But actually wearing it and seeing it on me, and just, yeah, it's so cool. It's so black and so white. And I'm so glad that I can now look like one of my idols, Keith Richards, and have the same t-shirt, but it's designed by them. And again, what size did I get? This is a large again, and this is the logo on the inside, so you can see. Yeah. So that's it. That's the end of my collection. So that's all of the things that I've bought so far from the Rolling Stones No.9 Carnaby Street store, either online or in person at the actual store. There are some more things that I want to get naturally, and we'll probably keep getting things with every collection that they keep bringing out. There are some more expensive items that I want, which I'll probably never get, such as the shoes that they've just brought out, because I don't wear trainers, but they look sick and I really want them. But they've collaborated with Skechers, I just want some, but I know I'm never going to get them, and I'll probably never wear them because they're too nice. So I'll just have to dream about them, which is fine. But there's a lot of t-shirts I'm probably still going to want to buy. When I go out, I am a bona fide, I'm smothered, absolutely smothered in Rolling Stones merch, and to be fair, I don't really care. I'm quite proud of it. They're my favourite band in the world. They cannot do anything wrong in my eyes. I'll always support them. Like I said, they can bring out a tube of toothpaste, I'll buy it. Like, if they wanted me to do anything, I'll do it. They're my favourite band, and it makes me so happy to get the packages arriving and to go into the store and see stuff that I want to be able to buy it. I love going in there and chatting to the staff. They are so lovely, and they remember you too, which is really nice. I can't fault it, honestly. If it's a really good experience. If you are a Rolling Stones diehard, or just a fan in general, and ever find yourself in London, hang around Carnaby Street, I do recommend going in there. They've got chocolate in there that's actually made by Ronnie Wood's wife Sally, and I have bought it. I have tried it. There is some still in my drawer. I could have probably shown it, but that's a bit gross. But it's actually really good. It's very nice chocolate. I can recommend. But obviously, you don't have to buy stuff like that. That's just me. That's just me being the little weirdo that I am, and funding their habits. But I'm okay with that. And like I said, I am absolutely dripping in Stones merch whenever I go anywhere. But their clothes make me feel confident and comfy, and I think everything that I wear really shows my personality, especially as I've got older. So just having this little bit of this collection and the clothes, and when I put them on, I just feel like me, and I feel proud to go out, and I feel like, you know, people probably look at me and be like, you've got a jacket, you've got necklaces, you've got shirts, like, do you need any more like stuff to like rub in our faces that you're a Stones fan? And I'm like, yeah, totally. Like, if they brought out earrings and glasses and rings, like, I'm all over that. Trousers and shoes, I'd probably wear everything. Bags, I'd wear everything. But it makes me happy, it makes me feel comfortable in my own body, and I love picking out a new shirt and putting on my little necklaces and my jackets, and I just feel so confident and badass in it all. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, really. So if you have enjoyed this video, I know I've waffled a bit and rambled, but I hope you have enjoyed it and maybe seen some items that you might actually like and want to get too. Please do give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me. I hope you do, because I really want to try and do this more often. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!